Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to Project Review. So, let's get started. So, the first game here we have is CD Flowers Farm by TRFG Code by Lemon Tiger. So, let's see this game. CD's Flower Farm, play. Let's go. Okay, so the vibe is given, the farming vibe is already there. So, what do we have here? Okay, and this raking. What is raking cooldown? And planting cooldown. So, I can just do this a lot of times. Then we have shop credits power ups. Shop $20, 30, 4500, 130, 150, 500. We have 10 farm gems. Can we buy this? Okay, so this was coins. So I can buy this too. 100, 130, 150, and 500. Then we have power ups 60 gems, 100 gems, and 160 gems, I guess. Like G and the pink color matches. Okay, but the coins are like literally I bought the entire shop in within a minute. Okay, in this game you can see the vibe is given. Like you can see the start menu is good, the music is very good, and you can see just this play button looks good. Doesn't match to the game, but the start menu is really good. Then you can see the buttons are like not very well created because that is the vibe they want to give, I think. So here you can see these are just drawn in the bitmap editor, I think. And the shop and things are really good. One thing in the shop is which is not good is this background. This is a button background which does not match with these things. And also in the power ups and credits, the same thing. One problem was that the prices were too low for the shop. Like I bought the entire shop within a minute. So you need to fix that and you have to just change the prices and that's it. That is very easy. And if you go to the power up shop, that is pretty decent. Like 60 gems is not a very expensive item and not very cheap. So that was said very good. Let's move on to the next project. So Snake Game by J. Okay, let's see this game. Okay, so this is a snake game, yes. Ooh, this looks very good. There's nothing in this game other than the snake and thing, yeah, I guess. Okay. Alright. So you saw this game and this game is very simple. Like this has the snake and a food and things. But when the snake touches itself, the game does not end. Like it is okay to do that. And that is not good. You have to put that if you want that snake game thing. And the other thing is that there is nothing in this game other than the game. You don't have menus, you don't have end screen. Like this end screen is like game over is in the center and your score and world record, and that is very basic. You need to add more things and that would be really good. Otherwise this game is great. You need to just add that snake collision. And let's move on to the next project. So next game is Tank Game by Shubh Khandelwal. So let's see this game. This is not moving. Okay, so this is shooter game. Okay, so this is a top down shooter, I guess. Okay, so we have score 3. And what are these buttons? Okay, so this is a mobile game. Like it has mobile support. I can also play it with arrow keys and space bar. But the problem is these buttons are too small. So I don't think one can click on it very easily. And yeah, this is a pretty basic game. So this game is pretty simple like the previous one. And what you can see here is a tank which is shooting. And that is pretty good. Like the bullets look good, the tank is decent, and the enemies are not that good. Like you could see the enemies are just red dots or red circles, and the dying animation is very slow. So you need to speed that up, make good enemies. Like this is nothing, this is just a red circle. You need to add some enemy model. If I just press my mouse button for knock करके आना भी. Another problem in this game is that you have to keep on pressing spacebar on the mouse button to shoot, and that is not good. You have to make it like if I just press and hold my spacebar or mouse button, it should shoot. And the other thing is that this background does not look good at all. And if you can just improve the art. I don't know why the score looks very blurry. Also, if you can just fix this text renderer. I don't know why this is looking very pixelated. I guess the text engine is like that. Ooh, I think this script is not yours. And this is really complicated, I guess. Like this looks really complicated and this is very long. You can see here. And you don't need this, I think, because the pen looks very pixelated, and also I don't know why you need pen for this thing. You can just watch my videos on how to make a text renderer, or you can watch the better one. And let's move on to the next project. So Flappy Scratch by, okay, so let's see this game. Flappy Scratch, I expect a Flappy Bird game. Okay, start. Wow, this is looking really good and very easy. So I got score 3, that is pretty good. So this game is pretty good, like you can see. I think you have followed a tutorial series by Warframe, and this is looking really good. The start menu is not good, like this looks are not really good. This is looking really like random. The Flappy Bird is here, best of luck, and the name here. This is a smiley emoji, okay. And the score variable is visible. But the gameplay is really good. The start menu is not good. The start menu can be better, and otherwise the game would be really good. So let's move on to the next project. So the next project is Google Nest Mini Emulator Beta 1.0 by Arshit's Tech Vlog. Let's see this. So we have a set of questions we can ask. First of all, type Hey Google or Okay Google. So Hey Google, type here anything. So who am I? You are Fanja, very good. And after that, if I want to ask one more question, okay, so it has a clicking animation also. It cannot answer any question after it's answered one question. So this project is not good, I guess, because you can see we have only 5 questions to ask, and like there are not basics ones like play a song. We have to just say that. It doesn't have options like song if I type just the song, or like music or anything. It does not have options, which it should have. And that's not a big problem, but the big problem is it does not work. Like if I click on it, it does not work. Also, it does not look good. And you can see this white thin border here, which is very visible. And then we have this wire cut off here. I don't know why. So you need to just fix things like add more questions, add more, like if we just type song, it should play song. And add this clicking feature, like you can see the animation plays, but nothing happens, like it does not ask the question. And also remove this type Hey Google or Okay Google, because that is not needed. If you are clicking the green flag, it is obvious that it should ask a question. And let's move on to the next project, Scratch OS v3.0 beta by Ayush Tayade. So let's see this. Scratch OS v3.0 starting up. Press any key to unlock Scratch. Okay, this looks not bad, like good. Intel Core i3 10th gen, 4 GB RAM, 3.7 usable. PC that I used to make this. Okay, your specs, very cool. And then we have the start menu. We have shutdown button, store, and the close button, I guess. Yes. So store, I can just no apps. At least you should have fake apps or something, or just the layout. This has nothing. Then we have the Scratch. We cannot click on it. It's the wallpaper. If I press any key, okay, this looks really good. Like the desktop looks really good. This icon is looking very good. I don't know why there is a gun, but that is looking good. The wallpaper should be like separated from the icons. Like the Scratch looks like an icon. You need to just like reduce the opacity or do something like that. And also you don't need to make a close button for that. You need to just make it like when I click, it should open. When I click again, it should close. And other than that, you should add some apps to the store if you can. And if you cannot, you can just add a layout like which looks good. No apps is a very disappointing thing to see. And the other thing is that the mouse cursor, you can see it is not accurate. Like if you see the original mouse cursor, it is way behind the game's mouse cursor. Like if I just hover the game mouse over it, it does not work, but the real mouse works. So you need to just fix that. I will fix that for you. Here you can see, just grab this and just put it in the center like this. Like the point should be in the center. And now this is fixed. Here you can see it just follows that. And now this both are at the same position. And this is pretty decent. You can just work on this more and that would be really good. Let's move on to the next project. The Open World 1.9 by Ramesh Singh. So let's see this. Scratch Theft Auto. Okay, very good. Play. Wow, this is good. We have a map. Okay, so we have wall detection. That is pretty good. I wanted to make this, but you made it. Very cool. We have inner wall detection. Oh, fine. We have these circles around. I don't know why. Maybe they are pedestrians or the citizens of the country. Scratch theft auto. We have the sand, or I don't know what this is. Okay. We have Minecraft hearts. Like, can we beat someone? Let's see. And we have water. So we cannot go in water. Like, this is GTA 3 or Vice City. Okay, so this game, I cannot say anything other than good. The first thing good is that the start menu. The color does not match, but you can just change that. Like, you can see the play button is not looking that good, like blue and black, and the entire theme is white and orange. You need to just make it like that. So one thing to fix. Other than that, the logo is looking good and the other stuff is good. And also you can just do one thing to the health, that change the costume. Like, this is a Minecraft thing and this does not match with the game. Like, you have a vector game and these are in bitmap, so you can just do that. Other than that, this is pretty good at this point. You can add more things. We have cars, we have combat system and more things. So let's move on to the next project. So Pixel Art Maker by Kaustubh Shrestha. Let's see this. Okay, so we have different types of pixels. Wow, ooh, this is good. I made a weird drawing here. I don't know what this is. It looks like an apple or a berry or something. Okay, so we can also see and show and hide these pixels. That is pretty good. That is a very important feature. So this thing is really cool. It has all the features you need. And the pixel art thing is really good. Like, I can do anything in this. You can add more features like color switching, like more colors of to this, or you can just add a color picker. That is a pretty difficult task, but if you put that, that would be really cool. And this is good. So let's move on to the next project. So Black and White by Manisha Nigwal. So let's see this. This looks really good. The thumbnail is very good. Wow. Oh, black and white. That is pretty invisible. Buttons are good. Okay, this is bouncy. We have a direct controls here. Easy, hard. Okay, we have two modes. What is this? Okay, wow, this is good. Then we have shapes. I will choose this. Let's play. Enjoy. Okay, very good. So what do we have to do? I think we have to just not touch these things. The music is good, the art is good, everything is looking really good. I cannot find anything bad. I'll play hard one. Let's see. Oh! Let's try it again. Oh! I am not made for this hard mode. So this game is really good. I cannot find anything bad about this game. One thing you can just add a feature is that medium mode. Like, the easy is very easy, the hard is very hard. You can just add a mid or normal game mode, which will set the difficulty automatically depending on the player's survival time. And otherwise, this game is really good. I will rate it 10 out of 10 if I could rate it. And let's move to the next project. So Laser Dash 1.4 by Rudra Vishwarupe. Let's see this. Start. Okay, so this is a type of platform, I guess. Okay, so we just save from this thing, I think. This game is unpredictable, like this is on the luck. So this game is not good. Like, you could see the art is good, the player looks really good, but the gameplay is impossible. Like, how can I predict from where the red light will fall on me? Like, the laser will fall on me. And also the laser does not look good. It is just a like blank thing. And I guess you have got this from someone else, or this is a collab project, because you can see the player is awesome, the start menu is awesome, but the level, the thumbnail and the note and things are very basic. So I guess this is a collab project or got from someone else. But otherwise, you have to just put predictions, like the laser is coming from here, or you can just add small boxes at the top here. You can add boxes just like this, so that the player is told where the laser is falling, or you can just add multiple of them so the player is confused to make the game harder. And otherwise, this game is pretty unpredictable. If you don't add that, that is pretty unpredictable. So let's move on to the next project. So Engine Nougat Beta 3.3 by
Captcha Kai.
And let's see this. Wow. The 3D thing. Oh. This is pretty awesome. Wow. I can move with WSD. Okay, down, up, and things. Very cool. I can click and shoot. This map is pretty confusing. The shooting looks really cool. The moving animation is very smooth. And this is good. I'm using Turbo app, so it is smooth. Maybe it will lag and scratch. But this is really awesome. We also have an ammunition system, I guess. Yes. If I just shoot 16 bullets, it will reload automatically for the next one. And that is pretty cool. So this is a beta project. So for that, it is really good. Like the map is really confusing, but the gameplay is very good. So I guess the map will be fixed in the future or when the game is released. And otherwise, this is pretty smooth. The movement is pretty smooth. The shooting is pretty smooth. The aiming can be done with the mouse, but if it is not, there's not a problem. And this is pretty good. Let's move on to the next project. To Catch the Watermelon by Rohit Singh. This is mobile friendly. Let's see. Okay, let's play. Which platform are you on? I am on PC. Mouse and keyboard. Mouse or keyboard. Okay, I'll play with mouse, I guess. I just started. Like, wait a second. Why is my score in negative? Like -5, -15, and then immediately jumps to 15 and then just reduces. I don't know why this is happening. There are a lot of problems. So first of all, the start menu is not good. You can see the color matching is really not good. Like Catch the Watermelon. The text is in green and red, which is not matching with the background at all. And it is just a floating logo, and that is just a text. Like you could make a logo, or you can just make this white or something, add different fonts, and that will look good. But even if it's not there, you should at least color it like white or yellow, something that should match with the blue in the background. And the play buttons looks the worst in the entire start menu. This has a red, black and green gradient, which is not matching with the play sign in the center. And also this is not looking good. Like it has good animation, but the background is not matching with this. And other than that, the music button is pretty okay, but it is not matching with the background. And it is black. Anything is black in this start menu? No, only this. And the start button does not match with anything else. You can see that. The starts, my high score 5051, best high score 5051, my username Fanjua. I did not reach 5051. I think that's an error here. And other than that, when I play, this is okay. This is looking good. Like the computer and phone thing, that is looking pretty good. Mouse or keyboard is looking pretty good. But I don't know why this button is not hiding. And this is pretty fast. Also, one problem is that if I play this game once, like if I play this game with the mouse, this is pretty fast and it just ends in a second. Like you should wait 5 seconds or 2 seconds after the game is started, and then the thing should fall. Like you can see. And also this is pretty confusing when we collect a watermelon and it just goes up. Like you can see here, it just goes up and transforms into a different one. And some of them are less visible, some of them are more visible. And even if we touch them from the right, they are collected like this, which is not good. And the score is pretty confusing. Like it reduces and increases. I don't know why it does that. So you need to fix these things, like the first of all the start menu, then the button and the color themes, and then you can just fix this fast game and many problems like just starting in a second. You have to wait 2 seconds after the player starts the game so that it can get ready. And other than that, you can also fix this high score system. Like even if I don't play, it will say 5051. My high score is not that, and just you need to fix that. Otherwise, this thumbnail is really good. The game is looking like it is worked on a lot. And other than that, just work on it. Let's move on to the next project. So ASOS or ASOS 3.0 OS tablet by Anish Innovations. Let's see this. This is looking really good. Let's start. Okay, enter your smartphone or tablet manufacturer. Then we have Google Pixel, Huawei, Apple, Lenovo, LG, Xiaomi, Samsung. I will Samsung. My phone is Samsung. Let's try with any other company. Okay, so when I clicked on it, it started. So make a new username. So I will put here Fanjoa, like that. Make a new password, Fanjoa. Enter password again, Fanjoa. Make a new computer name, Fanjoa. And your country name, Fanjoa, India. Install OS. So I need to install that. Okay. Picture, solid color or picture. Oh wow. I like this. I'll put this next. Reboot or shutdown. Setup. Okay, reboot. Let's see. Wow, we have this Windows 10 loading thing and that is looking pretty good. But it seems like it is lagging. Okay. Fanjoa login. So Fanjoa. I think my password was that. Swipe to unlock iPhone. Okay. We have this type of arrow. I don't know why this is there. Okay, so this is for the start thing, I guess. Okay, this looks good. Settings, about OS, backgrounds, we can change it here. But I selected it, it did not work. I'll choose this. Dock, we have dock transparency, that is pretty good. So this text looks squeezed, you need to fix that. And also this one. And the transparency thing is really good. Dock results, that's good. Accounts, logout, delete account, change username, password, delete password, set username, set password, that is good. Boot screen, I would prefer this. And good. We have a Pong game, I guess. Yes. Okay. I did not lose when I touched the ground. That you need to fix that. That is a game bug. When we have terminal, type exit to exit. Okay, exit. There's no other commands, I guess. We have Apple Catcher. We have 2 games. Very cool. So we do not lose even if we just let the apples go down. That is also pretty weird. Our score goes in negative. Then we have settings. This we have already seen that. Notepad. Okay, so we have a notepad system, I guess. Hello. Subscribe to McVincient. Also shorts channel. Also rhythm. Kriplani, also PewDiePie. Okay, so we have different things here. We can add, we can delete notes. I'll delete one. Or sorry, we have to type everything we need to delete. That is pretty weird. You need to fix that. You have to add the number things. Delete all notes. That is pretty good. We have a decent working notepad system. We have paint. Okay, so we can move icons. That is pretty good. This is very good. I like this feature a lot. We have paint. Very cool. Alarm. We have alarm. Alarm rings that thing. Set up alarm. Let's set it for 1 minute prior to this. 13:28. Okay, so let's see if it works. Okay, so alarm works. This OS is good. We have time, we have everything here. Okay, so we have categories here. We have games, we have settings and terminal, ASOS Office, Notepad and Paint. We have alarm and today's information. Let's see this thing. Pretty good. Then we have this Google Translate. Okay. So I will just put in translate. Like enter the language name to translate. Spanish. Let's add subscribe. So subscribir. Subscribir to McVincient. Let's see more apps. We have camera, which will not work because I'm recording. And then we have calculator. Okay. Calculator is not looking good, but let's see if it works. 123 plus 9 equal to 132. Very good. So this is a really good OS. It has all the features. All apps are working, and some of them do not look good. Some of them have bugs. You can just fix that by playing them, and otherwise that is pretty good. We can move icons. That is the best feature I've ever seen in any OS. I'll also try to put it in my OS series, upcoming OS series. The start menu disappointed me. Like the start menu was Samsung, Apple and things. That buttons were not looking good. Otherwise the OS is really good. You need to fix that so that the first impression is really good. And other than that, you have to instruct them to click on the green flag so that they can click and then access the OS. This OS was, yeah, pretty good. Let's move to the next project. The last project of the day, Bounce Off It, a rage scrolling platformer by Coder Archer. So he's a YouTuber and also on my Discord. Let's see what he has made. Bounce Off It. Wow, that's a good intro. bounce of it. The start menu is parallax, that is pretty good. We have instructions, settings, and play button. So let's see instructions. That was a pretty good animation. Instructions, bounce off it and enjoy. Good. That was pretty good. The animations are really good. Settings, minimap, I will turn this on. I want that. And that was pretty smooth. Let's play. So here we go. Oh, this is a different type of platformer. How can we jump? Okay. Jumping is really difficult in this game. Let's try it again. Oh. Oh. That was pretty difficult. And let's check out the shop. So we have bounce boost for 6, double for 12, and gear shield. Okay, so that's pretty required for now. For 10. And how much do we have here? So we can have 2 for now. Okay, so this game is very good. This has everything you need in a game, like a good start menu, good transitions, good settings, good shop, good gameplay. Very difficult for me, but that is good. And I think the controls here are also mobile friendly, as you have to just click on it. Like the mouse and the screen is the same thing. And the looks are really good. Other than that, text is looking really good. The coin system is good. Everything of this game is good. I did not find any bug or things which you can fix. And yeah, that was really good. So this was all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash like if you did. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.